Hey folks, for 6 months now, Donald Trump has been busy with his ICE and Stephen Miller and his border czar gathering and deporting not just the criminals they said during the election they were going to go against, but they are indiscriminately just deporting any person that doesn't look like a Caucasian in America. Hey folks, thank you for tuning in and welcome back once again. This is John speaking, and you are tuned into This Will My Take, where the headlines meets real talk. How you guys doing, folks? I hope you're having a great week so far. Folks, before we do get into the topic of today, I would like to please beg you to help support the platform. Think about hitting that subscribe button, smash the like, and turn on your notification so that whenever I do drop something, you will be notified. And oh, do not forget to hit that, give us that thumbs up because it helps with the algorithm. So, folks, like I said earlier, Trump's second term has been nothing but a huge disappointment. It has been nothing short of chaos and just a whole lot of lies and conspiracy theories. And let's not forget the elephant in the room, the Jeffrey Epstein cover-up, which we all know that Donald J. Trump is actually all over that Jefferson Files clientele list. Folks, this man has been going after illegal immigrants in this country he ran on the message that he was going to deport criminals, those with felonies, those that are here not respecting the law. Folks, don't get me wrong. I am in support of any person who comes into this beautiful country and thinks that they can commit crimes. They can, be involved in unspeakable, despicable things, and they still want to stay here. By all means, ladies and gentlemen, those people need to be deported. I do not support the fact that you can catch somebody who has committed a murder and then you release them again. I do not support the fact that any person that has committed a rape, a theft, like a felony level theft, should be left into our society. I am not supporting that. But folks, we all know that this man said all of these things during the campaign so that a whole lot of people should come on board with his ideologies. Now, people did come on board with his ideologies, but then when he gets into the White House, he starts letting us see the real picture, the true picture and the true extent of what this man has been planning all his life. This man has never ever liked minorities, and together with Stephen Miller, they have been going after people that have been in this country without committing a crime, people that are actually going through that process, and they are showing up for appointments with judges. They are taking these people right off like the court buildings and just deporting them to third world countries, sometimes countries where these folks are not even from. Now, let me say this vlog, I want to talk about everybody that is actually supporting Donald Trump to deport migrants. Let me say this, folks. If they deported those that have committed crimes, criminals, I have no problem with this. But folks, do you know that these people are busy deporting even hardworking, undocumented migrants who they can actually be given a path so that they can continue working here legally. Now, I would say undocumented migrant because a portion of these people that are being deported, yes, they are undocumented. Now, there is a portion of these folks that are actually in the process of actually legalizing their stay here. Some are going through asylum processes. Some are waiting in line to be given permanent residency. Some are even going to renew the green card, and then they get arrested by ICE and deported to third world countries where they were not born. They do not even belong there. Now, I know that this has made Trump's base go crazy. Oh yeah, we support him. He's supposed to deport them. He's supposed to do this and he's supposed to do that. We don't want them here. They do not belong in our society. They keep speaking Spanish and so on and so forth, folks. One of the craziest thing I heard was these migrants are actually taking our jobs. Folks, I want us to talk about this whole nonsense that the Maga base and some of these retards that actually support Donald J. Trump and the mess that he's doing with this border czar, that they are taking everybody away. These guys are going to companies. They've been to construction sites. Man, they're going to farms. They're going everywhere and just packing folks and sending them home. And some of these folks have no criminal record. That alone should let you know and understand that it wasn't really about those that are committing crimes, because the real criminals are still in place. And some of them are in Congress. Yes, folks, some of them are still, some of them are walking around. Some of them are even in Donald Trump's base, the Maga base. Now, let me say this. Some of you might come in and you might be like, but yeah, they're taking our jobs and so on and so forth. How many people in Silicon Valley working in the IT industry have you seen this ICE people raid? Have you seen them go to Silicon Valley? Because we have a whole lot of migrants working in the Silicon Valley. Have you seen them gone to these places to send them home? No. They only go after those that they actually know that cannot defend themselves. They're only going after the Latinos, the Africans, and the Asians. They're packing them out of America because in some weird, sinister mindset of this done in the cheek, he thinks that he can create an all-white American society, forgetting to fully understand the history of America. Folks, I want us to hammer on that whole issue of, these folks are taking our jobs away. And this is what I see online all the time. And some of you have actually commented on some of the videos that I've published on this platform. But let me say this. For every Trump fan, for every Trump supporter, for every far-right person who comes online and expresses their ignorance, who we're supporting, we are in August, folks. We are in the 8th month, and this man has been sending people home. Matter of fact, I want to give you a couple of data that I got, man. Deportations and removals. In the fiscal year 2024, ICE removed 270,000 individuals. That was the highest. The first half of 2025, Trump's administration has reportedly carried out the exact amount, 150, this is an estimate, 150,000 to 250,000 people. Guess what, folks? A couple of days ago, the Department of Labor said that this man created just 73,000 jobs. Now, this is what I want to say. If these Trump supporters and if these dumbos in the Maga base are screaming at the top of the voice, like these guys are taking away our jobs, this man just deported 150,000 to 250,000 people. Why are these MAGA folks not occupying these jobs? You claim that these folks were actually taking away your jobs. Why aren't you employed to do these jobs that these folks were doing? Farm work, factory work, construction work, lawn mowing, like some of these odd jobs that you yourself, you cannot do it because you are too dumb and you are too slow. You are not smart enough. Heck, Donald Trump even said that he loved the poorly educated. And isn't it true that majority of those in the MAGA base are actually poorly educated white folks who just feel entitled just to run their mouth and just spew their hate and racism towards anything that doesn't look like them? If you are one of those people, please go out now and look for a job. Do those jobs that these migrants that have been deported were doing. Because we are seeing videos of some of these farm owners, construction companies owners, like they are just complaining that they are going to shut and run their businesses down because there's nobody to work. Because you, the migrants, you, the MAGA-based fans who kept running your mouth like America's great, you do not even want to do those jobs. I will end this vlog by asking you, do you think that given the number of people, the data of people that they have already deported out of America, what is holding these MAGA-based folks to go do these jobs? Leave your comment. Let's have this conversation. This world is complicated, folks. We will keep talking about it. Stay blessed.